What if I told you that the way most people budget today is outdated? The world has changed, so should the way we manage money. Prices keep rising, and digital payments make it easier to spend without thinking. The old advice doesn't work anymore. You need a smarter, more modern way to save money each month. That's why this video is different. Instead of telling you the same old budgeting tips, in this video, we're going to explore 7 powerful strategies that fit the way we live today. They're about making small, smart changes that add up to big savings without feeling like you're missing out. These strategies are designed for 2025 and beyond, not the budgeting rules from 10 years ago. Ready to take control of your money in a way that actually works? Let's dive into the 7 essential budgeting tips that will help you save more every month without the stress. Number 1. Reverse budgeting instead of traditional budgeting. Most people budget the wrong way. They start by paying bills, covering daily expenses, and then saving whatever is left over. The problem? There's usually nothing left to save. A smarter way is called reverse budgeting. Instead of saving last, you save first. The moment your paycheck arrives, you immediately put a set amount into savings and investments. Then, you use what's left for your expenses. This way, you're forcing yourself to save, rather than hoping for extra money at the end of the month. Think of it like this. If you had an automatic bill that took $200 out of your account every month, you'd adjust your spending to make it work, right? That's exactly how reverse budgeting operates. But this bill is actually your future savings. One great way to do this is by automating savings. Set up your bank to move a percentage of your paycheck directly into a high-interest savings account or an investment account before you even see it. You can start small, maybe 10% of your income, and increase it over time. A TikTok creator recently shared how they saved $10,000 in 1 year by applying this method. Every time they received money, whether from a paycheck, bonus, or tax refund, they put a percentage straight into savings first. By making saving automatic, you won't have to rely on willpower. You'll build wealth without even thinking about it. Number 2. The high-interest split strategy. Most people put all their savings into one bank account and hope for the best. But that's not the smartest way to grow your money. A better strategy is what I call the high-interest split. Instead of keeping all your savings in one place, you divide it into multiple high-interest accounts, each with a specific purpose. For example, you can have one account for emergencies, another for travel, and a third for future investments. This makes it easier to stay on track because you see exactly what each dollar is meant for. It also stops you from spending money that should be saved for something important. High-interest online banks like Ally, Marcus by Goldman Sachs, and Wealthfront offer much better interest rates than traditional banks. That means your savings grow faster without you doing anything. Some of these banks even allow you to set up automatic transfers, so you don't have to think about moving money around. A friend of mine used this method to save for a vacation while still building an emergency fund. By separating the money and using a high-interest account, she saved $1,500 in a year without even noticing. With this strategy, your money doesn't just sit in a bank, it works for you. Number 3. The cash-only weekend rule. In today's world, tapping a card or phone to pay is so easy that we lose track of how much we're spending. That's why using cash for small expenses can be a game changer. Try the cash-only weekend rule. At the start of the weekend, withdraw a set amount of cash, maybe $50 or $100, and commit to only using that money for fun, dining, and small purchases. When the cash runs out, you're done spending. No swiping, no tapping, no excuses. This method makes spending feel more real because you actually see the money leave your hands. Studies show that people spend 12 to 20% less when they use cash instead of cards. A friend of mine tested this and realized she was overspending by $150 every month on weekends alone. Switching to cash helped her save effortlessly, and she still enjoyed her weekends, just more mindfully. Number 4. The grocery store GPS strategy. Have you ever walked into a grocery store with a short shopping list, only to leave with a cart full of things you didn't plan to buy? That's because stores are designed to make you spend more. From bright displays to tricky aisle layouts, every detail is planned to tempt you into buying extra items. A simple way to beat this system is what I call the grocery store GPS strategy. Instead of shopping in the usual way, start at the back of the store where the fresh produce, meats, and dairy products are usually placed. These are the things you actually need. Stores put essentials far from the entrance, so you have to walk past tempting snack aisles to get to them. But if you shop in reverse, you'll fill your cart with necessities first and leave less room, physically and mentally, for impulse buys. Another trick is shopping at the right time. Grocery stores often mark down prices on fresh items late at night or on weekday evenings. If you shop at these times, you can save a lot on meats, dairy, and baked goods. I once tried this strategy for a month and saved nearly $50 per trip just by changing the way I walked through the store. Small habits like this can make a huge difference in your grocery budget over time. Number 5. The AI spending tracker method. Traditional budgeting with spreadsheets and notebooks is time-consuming and easy to forget. That's why so many people give up on budgeting altogether. But now, thanks to artificial intelligence, AI, money management has become smarter and easier than ever. Instead of tracking every expense manually, AI-powered apps can analyze your spending automatically. They don't just show you where your money is going, they predict your spending habits and warn you before you overspend. Imagine getting a notification that says, if you keep spending like this, you'll be broke by the 25th. It's like having a financial coach in your pocket. One of the best ways to use an AI spending tracker is with the 1% rule. Every time the app detects unnecessary spending, like an impulse Amazon order or extra takeout, you immediately transfer 1% of that amount into your savings. Over time, these small automatic transfers add up without you even noticing. With AI, you don't need to do the hard work of budgeting anymore. It tracks, warns, and even saves money for you without stress or effort. Number 6. The subscription audit rule. Most people sign up for subscriptions with good intentions, but over time, many of these services go unused. Instead of simply cutting everything, a smarter approach is a subscription swap. Instead of paying for things that add little value, redirect that money towards something that builds your future. For example, canceling a $15 a month entertainment subscription could mean investing the same amount into a high-interest savings account or a robo-advisor that grows your money automatically. Technology makes this even easier. There are apps that can scan your accounts, find and use subscriptions, and even negotiate lower bills for the ones you want to keep. A simple rule to follow is the 60-day test. If you haven't used a subscription in 2 months, it's time to cancel or replace it with something more valuable. By making these small changes, imagine what you could do with an extra $100 or more each month, simply by paying attention to where your money is really going. Number 7. The No Spend Challenge Reset. Sometimes, we don't even realize how much we're spending on small, unnecessary things until we stop. A no-spend challenge is like a financial detox. For 1 week or 1 month, you commit to spending money only on essentials like groceries and bills. Everything else is put on hold. This challenge does 2 things. It resets your spending habits and helps you see what you truly need. Many people who try this realize they don't miss certain expenses as much as they thought. Instead of feeling deprived, they learn to enjoy free activities, cook at home, and use what they already have. Budgeting in 2025 isn't about stressing over every dollar. It's about using smarter strategies that make saving effortless. Imagine how much you could save each month just by applying 1 or 2 of these tips. Remember, your financial future isn't about luck, it's about strategy. And now you have the tools to build real wealth. Now, if you want to learn how to achieve financial success, then watch this video next. If you made it to this point in the video, please like and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.